Hey guys, Stephen here from Heresy Academy. In this video we're going to put in the keyboard input to move our paddle, because in the last one we did our mouse, so you can see if it loads quick enough. You'll be able to see the the paddle is controlled by the mouse completely, and it's restricted within our screen. So just complete the crack on, we're going to open up our paddle script, which is this one. As you see, it's the exact same as how we left it. The only things we're going to really change is we're going to add in our keyboard input, which if you forgot how to check, we'll go down to our project settings in our edit tab, click on input, and if you can hear the dog barking behind me, I do apologise, and go to horizontal there. So this is the one we're going to use with the left and right and the A and D keys, and it's called horizontal with capital H. So we'll just go for a float here, and we'll call this one arrow X, because it's very much the same as the mouse X. We're using just the X position, or in this case the horizontal. So we go input.getAxis, and that dog's getting on my nerves. And within here we'll go for horizontal with a capital H, make sure we spell it all correct. Horizontal there, and then I'll just close this off. And now that we've got our position here, we now want to do an if statement and an else if statement. First if statement, so now we'll completely forget everything we've done here for now, and we'll move this down along, and we're going to write if, and then we're going to check the mouse X here now. So the mouse X, but you want to make sure with an exclamation mark and an equal sign, this is basically saying is not, or it's inverted. So we're going to put a value of 0 here. So making sure that the mouse X, this value we get from there, if you get anything more than 0 or less than 0, then you've got either a positive or negative input. So we're checking that if it is not 0, then you open curly brackets, and we'll close our curly brackets down here. So we're going to use the same line of code we've got here, which involves the mouse X here, the vector 3.right, the paddle dot position, everything there stays exactly the same. The only thing there you include is the mouse X, if mouse X is not 0. Now to include our arrow keys, we're going to go for what's called an else if. So if this becomes false, so if this is 0, so if it is equal to 0, then we'll check down here to say arrow X is not equal to 0 instead. And then within this line of code here, something's going on funky. It doesn't like it when you add code sometimes. So I'm going to do the exact same, and we'll just write it out. There's your paddle dot position here. It's equal to paddle dot position. This time we'll remember to do the plus vector 3 dot right, and just space that out because I like to, not that one, that one. Then this time, instead of the mouse X, we're going to times it by our arrow X, which works exactly the same. Like I said, it's going to be a float. It's going to come back, it's going to return a value, a specific number, based on the input that you get. So like I said, you can get a 1 on the mouse if you move the mouse, or get a 1 on the horizontal here. And then we'll times this exactly the same. Like I said, times it by velocity, times that by time dot delta time. And that is everything that you need to do for this. This piece of information down here, if this is false, so if it is more than 0, if it is equal to 0 here, and this is equal, so basically if you're not moving the mouse and you're not clicking any arrows, you'll still be clamping your position, and you'll still be telling the paddle every single frame that this is the new position. The new position is going to be the exact same position as it was before, because there haven't been any changes, which can be a bit of a waste of your processing power, but it's only a brick game, no Breakout clone. When it loads in over here, you should notice a little bit of difference. Well, you won't actually see anything different yet, but I mean when you test it, when you play it, here, we're going to move our mouse, wiggle our mouse here, and also use the arrows. So as you see, I prefer to play this game with my arrows, so for me the velocity is too low. So we'll ramp this up a bit, see what that's like. Something like that will do. And that's how you do your arrow input. A little bit later on we will we'll possibly go into our start function and we'll use it, I think, but not in this video. In this video we just wanted to do this. Just want to look, see if this is correct. Yes, I think this is correct. Well, it looks correct. Basically, it's going to be the exact same apart from these, and I'll just make sure it's not a 0 and it's not a 0. So yeah, that's that. That was should be a pretty quick video, maybe a few minutes long. But that's how you add in the arrow input, and I hope you're liking the series. If you are liking the video and the series, make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to see more new videos.